Hey guys, Drop of Tech is here, and today I would like to share with you my first emotions and impressions about Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4. The first thing I want to start with is the design and materials of the case from which the device is made. The main feature of Fold 4 is the foldable design. For me, this is the first device of such type. So when I first opened Fold 4, I was delighted from the large main screen, which is almost like a tablet and appears from a really small narrow front screen and can be opened or folded when it's not needed and hidden in my pocket. Of course, Samsung in their flagship line of the devices used almost the best materials available at this moment. I mean aluminum of 7000 series, which is really strong and resistant to different damages which you can experience with your Fold 4 during the daily life. And of course Gorilla Glass Victus, which is covering the front display and the back panel of the device. The materials are really good and pretty strong, so Fold 4 is almost totally protected. But still I think that you should be careful with it. Fold 4, when it's folded, perfectly fits into your hand, so it's way easier to operate with the phone by one hand. All thanks to the narrow front screen, which is, yes, a little bit smaller, but brings such benefit. As you can see, everything is reachable and way easier and more comfortable than on usual smartphones with wider screens. Now let's briefly talk about Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4 displays. Of course, both of them, the main one and the front, supports 120 Hz with adaptive refresh rate, which allows the device to decide when to use, for example, 60 or 120 Hz if it's needed. If we are talking about how nice and smooth both of them, yes, it's true. They are amazing. Everything is so smooth and looks nice. I hope that you can see through the camera how nicely the interface is moving. The quality of the displays, and it's relevant for the main and the front, of course. They are one of the best displays for now available on the market. Samsung used the latest available technology, I mean Dynamic AMOLED, which supports LTPO 2.0, and we are getting the best quality, but at the same time we are getting a little bit more of battery life, which allows us to use the device a little bit longer. Another really important aspect for us when we are using any kind of smartphone or other device is the sound quality. And I can say that in Fold 4 the sound is great. Just listen to this and you will understand everything. Everything is absolutely enough. The bass, the middle frequencies or the high frequencies. Another big plus, if we are talking about Fold 4, that you will never close those speakers with your fingers while, for example, you are playing in some game, because they are located on the top of the device. They are looking directly at you. The performance and speed of Fold 4 are enough with the large margin. Everything works as smoothly as possible, exactly how you would expect from the device for more than $1,000. To be exact, 1,200 is the minimum. I never had any performance issues, any frame drops, any freezes on Fold 4. Everything is incredibly fast and incredibly smooth. I hope that you will enjoy it. The combination of software and hardware, if we are talking about Fold 4, is at the really high level. Like for example in here, On the top I have YouTube with some cooking video, and on the bottom I have the timer, so I can check after how many minutes or seconds I should flip or mix something. Samsung thought out almost any possible scenario and case in which the screen splitting, like right now, or the ability to just fold the device and use it like this can be really useful and helpful for you. Another really good thing is that when I'm cooking and my hands are dirty, I can just put the device like this to stand, and still I will be able to see everything and operate, for example, with the timer. Multitasking is one of the strongest qualities of Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4. For example, in here I opened browser with some information about the camera which I would like to buy. On the right side I opened notes, where I can put all the advantages and disadvantages of this specific model. And as the third application I will, for example, open calculator and use it at the same time. So I'm checking some info about the camera, making notes, and at the same time I can calculate how much money I can spend or save on this device. Pretty cool, huh? The battery life is also considered sufficient for this type of the device. I would say that it's not bad, from 5.5 hours up to 7 hours of screen on. So you can use the device from the morning till the evening for the whole day. But still, I think that Samsung can and should make the battery life a little bit longer and a little bit better. To sum up this video and my first impression with Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4, I would like to say this: the device is interesting, with a bunch of useful features, a real flagship smartphone from Samsung. However, it's expensive and not ideal for its price. There are still things which can and should be improved in the future, like a longer battery life, as I mentioned before, or larger front screen. Of course, you already can buy Fold 4, and you will enjoy it for sure. It's almost complete product, but you should buy it only in two cases. First, if you would like to experience something totally new and different from usual smartphones, and second, if you have some extra money to spend on such a special device. Well, that's it. It was my first impression of Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4. But buy or not to buy, it's up to you. Does it worth it or not? Only you can decide. Thank you for watching. I hope that this video was useful and interesting for you guys. Maybe I even helped some of you to choose your next device. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, put your like and comment. I will really appreciate it. See you soon.